Ikibamba sana basi pull it up. Select a cheza doba once from the top. Tunisha speaker, we mash it up. Fire, we light it up. Tuko tao, CBD kwa penthouse. Wanadhani CBD ni guess what? Lakini jua bidi tunasosa. Na ni magrami tundo tunangoja. Dojo mabe, kwa mdomo ni kube. Na doba Johnny Mwaki ukipenda imele. Napendwa na mape, na wote Johnny Chen. Nikikusalimia unanijibu tumabe. Napenda vile makala wamekuja wamebeba. Napenda vile mamanzi wamekuja wameiva. Ikibamba sana basi pull it up. Select a cheza doba once from the top. Tunisha speaker, we mash it up. Fire, we light it up.
How many are happy today? Walk up here, put up your hand. Make some noise for Ian.
Furaha ni kuwa na marafiki. Furaha ni kuwa na marafiki. Furaha kwa sherehe tumefika. Kwa sherehe tumefika. Familia iko ndani, wote tunajibamba. Marafiki majirani, ndani, wote tunajibamba. I am happy today, so happy. I am happy today, so happy. Pem pereren, pem 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 pereren, pem pereren, pem pem pereren.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, joining Ian on stage. Make some noise for the incredible Trio Mio.
Ipeperushwe juu sana. Bendera yetu Kenya ipeperushwe juu sana. Sisi wa Kenya tunaweza.
Mzalendo black, red and green. Najivunia sana maneno young, fresh and free. Tuko huru, raia pariang ni clean. Patriot before Mariga bebe Champions League. Kaza mlingoti bendera zipepe huu mwaka. Nasikia ripoti magari zinapita jumbaka. Moja ni nguvu suishikia rambe. Lazima magoti mapaja ndo upate kukaka. Mkenya halisi. Nasikia ifichi inaonekana kwa rahisi. Mboke na pigo pena fando plena ishi. Tutamu kona vijana waktika inchi.
Juu sana. Bendera yetu Kenya ipeperushwe juu sana. Sisi wa Kenya tunaweza.
Nitacheza kama mimi, alafu kupatupa cheza kama Lewandowski. Ibondo sicheza mchuchu, cheza kama wewe. Cheza kama wewe. Cheza kama wewe. Wewe cheza kama wewe. Cheza kama wewe. Cheza kama wewe. Cheza kama wewe. Wewe cheza kama wewe.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, to perform the most feral song in our land right now, make some noise for what that is. Yarima, 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 yarima. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Ukishasikia tukiingia mikutano Ukuanga bado nachukuliwa madam so anguka nayo tabaki meflow na vibe anguka nayo kuko single for now dagi mteja patikani hadi the night saa sita ndo ndani wai nikupin location na kufana na hii tukate call niko chomaya ji mimi najua utaku hadi acha nikushow kwanza form ni hadi don nishashika mpoa atonde chini kwa chini akiwa hadi na mimi sasa tunasikiza shit city tuna feel free take a video no post pale NGC jina ni talent anguka nayo ati anguka nayo anguka nayo twende down low now stand up to your feet mikono juu alafu flip fuliza pesa alafu one leg anguka nayo one leg anguka ati anguka nayo ati anguka nayo anguka nayo anguka nayo.
And now, help me invite to stage one of the best female acts we have in Kenya right now. Everybody, bounce. Everybody, bounce. Make some noise for Brandy Maina.
Come to the dance floor way. Leo tuna festa fe banga ama tuta do it your way. Wacha mimi say usiniogope we. Leo na finesse na ujanja yeah. Leo nta maintain Kenya hatuko back sisi tuko front. Na majenzi come let's go. Kujeni niko bash na wapea phone. Yeah, this the kind of love to make me wanna do.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming next, the best group, what's in the Ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate a man whose legacy will live on. A statesman, a democracy champion, Joey. And to help us celebrate Baba, make
Okay, alright, ni shoti baba. Na ukicheki hapa imetoka hapa na kauli ya mimi unaweza uliza shosho ila lizumbuka kwa soko wanafutuka ukoka sasi watoto wazongo Jamhuri ya Tanoko tunashukuru niko sawa na mpasifa kama kawa so mina vimbada enachi sinachi Wakenya vimbada enachi sinachi hata washosho wanavi mapanga maudi wanavi mabuda na vijana wanavi Wakenya wote wanavi vimbada enachi sinachi Wakenya vimbada enachi sinachi
Yo, introducing on stage, Africa's best. Make some noise for Ghana.
Take it. respect Kenya. Show love to Kenya. Peace, love and unity in a lovely land Kenya. Kenya is a land, go to love it and protect it to Kisika, Suna, Chisika. Respect Kenya. Show love to Kenya. Peace, love and unity in a lovely land Kenya. Kenya is a land, go to love it and protect it to Kisika, Suna, Chisika.
Kenya. Mheshimiwa Rais, hiyo burudani utakubaliana nami kwamba ni noma na ni fire.
Mheshimiwa Rais, hapo ndipo tunalikuja javi la burudani yetu siku ya leo. Sasa tunarejea kwake Bwana Michael Gitonga aendelee na ratiba iliyosalia. Kwako Bwana Michael.
Asanteni sana. Tuwapigie makofi tena mara nyingine. Watu wametuletea burudani safi kabisa. Mheshimiwa Rais, sasa naomba unikubalie nimkaribishe gavana wa Nairobi Johnson Arthur Sakaja. Karibu gavana Nairobi County.
Asante sana. Kweli burudani imeanza. Tarehe 12 ndio sherehe huanza rasmi, na hiyo sio ya mwisho. Tukitoka hapa, mtukufu Rais, tunawakaribisha nyote kule Uhuru Park kwa Nairobi Festival ambayo inaanza leo hadi tarehe 14 ili tuweze kupata burudani kama hii na tushangilie utamaduni wetu. Hao wasanii wetu si wameweza? Hao wasanii wetu ni fire si fire? Ni noma si noma? Your Excellency Mheshimiwa Daktari William Samoei Ruto, Amri Jeshi, Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya na Amri Jeshi Mkuu wa Majeshi ya Ulinzi, Mama Rachel Ruto ambaye tunamuenzi na kumpenda, Rais John Dramani Mahama, Rais wa Ghana, Makamu wa Rais Kithure Kindiki na pia Bi Kithure, maspika wa bunge, wageni wetu wote ambao wako hapa, Chief Justice wetu Martha Koome. Rais, tuko na viongozi wengi ambao wamefika hapa leo, wakiwemo wabunge wakiongozwa na mbunge wa Lang'ata na pia kiongozi wa walio wengi katika bunge la kitaifa Mheshimiwa Kimani Ichung'wah. Tuko na naibu wa gavana wa Nairobi, mawaziri na wengi zaidi. Rais, yangu hayatakuwa mengi leo hii. Mheshimiwa Rais, tumejionea kufuata mada ambayo tuko nayo, na ni muhimu tukumbuke ya kwamba miaka 62 iliyopita hapa katika kaunti hii, si mbali na tulipo leo, bendera yetu ilipepea juu ya watu uhuru katika nchi yao wao wenyewe. Kilomita chache kutoka hapa tuliposimama leo katika bustani la Uhuru palikuwa kambi ya wakoloni. Mheshimiwa Rais, wengi walitoa uhai wao hapo Maelfu wengine waliteseka katika kambi mbalimbali kote nchini. Hii ndio ilikuwa gharama ya ukombozi wetu kama taifa. Tunaweza anza wapi kulipa deni hii kwa wale waliotangulia, ila kwa kuwakumbuka sio tu kwa mafanikio yao pekee, bali pia kwa maadili yao. Miongoni wa mashujaa wa Nairobi alikuwa ni Tom Mboya. Tom Mboya alisimama imara katika msimamo wake hata ilipokuwa haipendwi au ilipokuwa sio rahisi. Alikuwa mwenye kujenga katika ukosoaji wake na hakuchoka kamwe, hakuchoka kwa uzalendo wake. Mimi kama mtu ambaye aliyatumia maisha yangu yote katika utumishi wa umma, nakiri na kusema ya kwamba kiwango hicho alichoweka ni kigumu kukifikia. Kiongozi mwingine ambao ni shujaa wa Nairobi alikuwa ni Raila Amolo Odinga. Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, sisi kama watu wa Nairobi tunamenzi. Ndiye alikuwa mbunge ambaye amehudumu kwa muda mrefu, na hii kwa sisi sote ndio siku ya Jamhuri ya kwanza bila baba wetu. Tunaomba ya kwamba Mungu azidi kumlaza pema, na ile ambayo tunaweza fanya ni kuiga mfano ambayo alituachia. Tunawakumbuka hawa mashujaa wetu na kuwaenzi ili kuhifadhi matendo yao na kuyapitisha kwa watoto wetu kwa ajili ya kesho. Pili, tunawakumbuka ili kuwaiga, tukijifunza kutoka kwa mafanikio yao na pia kwa makosa yao, ili kwa wakati ufaao mafanikio yetu kama Wakenya yaweze kulinganishwa na yao. Tatu, ni lazima tukamilishe kazi walioweka misingi. Wao waliweka msingi, jukumu letu ni kujenga jengo ambalo linastahili heshima ambao wametuachia. Hatutishwi na wajibu. Hatutishwi na wajibu ambao tumeachiwa kama viongozi, kwa sababu tunajua na tunaifanya kwa imani na matumaini, tukiyakumbuka maneno ya Wafilipi 1:6 ya kwamba yeye alianzisha kazi njema ndani yenu ataikamilisha. He who began a good work will be faithful to complete it. Mheshimiwa Rais na viongozi, je, hatujaona tayari mabadiliko katika maisha yetu? Kuanzia wakati ambapo tulipata jamhuri hii, hata mimi kusimama hapa ni mfano, kwa sababu jiji hili miaka hiyo hata hakuwa na diwani mmoja Mwafrika, lakini sasa jiji linaongozwa na gavana ambaye amechaguliwa moja kwa moja na wananchi. The fact that we can self-determine must never be taken for granted as a republic. Kauli mbiu ya mwaka huu inaunganisha dhana hizi. Dhana ambayo ilikuwa Raila Amolo Odinga na Tom Mboya, which was their internationalism. It was also the nature in which they were not tribal, they were not tied into a cocoon of their community or of their tribe, but they thought in a very modern way, in a very contemporary fashion, and that goes hand in hand with what our theme is today. Kauli mbiu ya mwaka huu inaunganisha busara hizo mbili. Nianze kwa kutambua kwa ustamilivu, ubunifu na mafanikio ya sekta ya utalii na ukarimu au hospitality, hasa hapa Nairobi. Nairobi imeendelea kuwa kiini cha uimara wa sekta hii. Ukiangalia vituo vya kuwasili nchini, miundombinu ya Nairobi ndio ya kwanza. Na ukiangalia idadi ya ziara, hifadhi ya taifa hapa Nairobi, Mheshimiwa Rais, imekuwa na wageni wapatao 500,000 kwa mwaka tu ambao uliopita. Tunakaribisha wageni kila siku na tunaendelea kujizatiti katika sekta hii. Vile tumesikia waigizaji wetu wakituonesha, na Wakenya lazima tuelewe, mtalii sio ati lazima iwe ni mzungu. pia sisi tunaweza kuwa ni watalii. Wangapi wenu mmetembea katika Nairobi National Park? Wangapi wenu mmefika katika Giraffe Center? Sisi kama Wakenya tujaribu pia kutembea na kujua taifa letu. Mheshimiwa Rais, sitaki kusema mengi ila pia ni kukushukuru kwa sababu kwa muda huu, kwa mwaka ambao umepita, tumeona kwamba umetushikilia kama makaunti na pia Nairobi. Pamoja na wewe tumeweza kufanya kazi nyingi, kujenga mabarabara, watu wetu wanaziona zinaendelea katika maeneo yote ya jiji la Nairobi. Tunakushukuru na tunajua kwa mwaka ambao unakuja tutaweza kufanya kazi nyingi zaidi. Jameni wa Kenya, tumpigie rais wetu makofi. Tunajua kwamba mwaka ujao sherehe hii itafanywa katika uwanja mpya wa Talanta ambayo unaendelea kule Lang'ata Road. Sijui kama utatukubali. Na sisi kama watu wa Nairobi tunakuomba uwanja huo uite Raila Odinga International Stadium ili kumkumbuka baba wetu ambaye alituacha. Au sio? Tunakubalia watu wa Nairobi? Tunakubalia. Rais, umeona sauti ya wananchi, na sauti ya wananchi ni sauti ya Mungu. Wanasema nirudie. Tunaomba rais wetu mpendwa William Samoei Arap Ruto ya kwamba mwaka ujao sherehe hii ifanyike katika Talanta Stadium, na kama watu wa Nairobi tunakuomba uipe jina Raila Odinga International Stadium. Sauti ya mwananchi ni sauti ya Mungu. Wacha nisiseme zaidi kupita hapo, ili kuwakumbusha ya kwamba sherehe imeanza. Na waomba watu wangu wa Nairobi, mkisafiri kwenda Ushago ama Ocha, muwe waangalifu kwa barabara ili muweze kurudi salama. Tunaomba madereva wetu do not drink and drive. Tusipoteze watu wetu, tusiendeshe kiholela, ili tuweze kurudi tuwe na mwaka wa 2026. On behalf of the people of Nairobi, I wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2026. Mungu awabariki. Asanteni.
Makofi ya Governor. Your Excellency, the theme for Jamhuri Day 2025 is tourism, wildlife, meetings, incentives, conferences and events, otherwise known as MICE. And allow me at this point to usher in the Cabinet Secretary for Tourism and Wildlife, Honorable Rebecca Miano, to make a brief statement. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi tafadhali. Karibu Waziri.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, guided by His Excellency the President's vision, today we reintroduce Kenya to the world through a tourism manifesto anchored in magical Kenya, the origin of wonder. The manifesto, please.
Before the world had maps, there was Kenya. Before language, there was rhythm. Before time had a name, there were footsteps across this red earth. This is not just a place. It's a pulse. It's the breath of the wild, the wisdom whisper of ancestors in the wind, the drumbeat in your chest you thought was yours alone. Come here and unlearn. Trade your inbox for a horizon. Trade reception bars for baobab trees. Come walk barefoot through the origin of everything. Life, flavor, fire, soul. Because Kenya is not a destination, it's the birthplace of awe, the homeland of wonder, the reset the modern world forgot it needed. You don't visit Kenya, you remember it, you return to it, you wake up in it. This is magical Kenya, the origin of wonder. Welcome back.
It is now my pleasure to invite His Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Professor Kithure Kindiki.
Kenya hoye! Jameni wananchi, nchi yetu ya Kenya ni fire si fire. Jameni wananchi, rais wetu William Ruto ni fire si fire. Kwa mara ya mwisho, wananchi wa Kenya ni fire si fire. Mr. President, William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, and Commander-in-Chief of our Defense Forces, First Lady Rachel Ruto, the visiting head of state, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Mahama, all dignitaries present, all protocols observed. Mr. President, this generation will never pay fully the sacrifice and the debt of those who paid the ultimate price and sacrifice for the independence of our country. Mr. President, fellow Kenyans, we will also not pay fully the debt imposed on us by those who fought for the expansion of the civil and political liberties that we enjoy today. The last thing I want to say, Mr. President, before I invite a few guests to say hi in 1 minute, is to say, as we move into the future of our country, building on the foundation of those who fought for the freedom and liberty of our country, building on the hard work of those who fought for the expansion of civil and political liberties that we enjoy today. We look forward, under your leadership, Mr. President, to firm up on that foundation and that hard work and expand on the empowerment and the socio-economic liberty for the people of Kenya. And therefore, going into the future, we will push under your leadership for a country where all its citizens do not just enjoy the freedom of expression and the freedom of the media, but they also enjoy freedom from hunger, freedom from sickness, and freedom from all the dangers that threaten human survival, especially poverty and the other economic perils that endanger our sustainability and our survival. Mr. President, before I invite you, allow me to give two people 1 minute each to say hi and to say jambo. And I want to recognize all the dignitaries present today. The President of the Republic of Ghana will be introduced by his counterpart and host, President William Ruto. But allow me, Mr. President, to recognize the following dignitaries who are present and joining us today in this auspicious occasion. His Excellency Prosper Basobaza, Vice President of Burundi. His Excellency Robina Nabanja, Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda. We have in our midst also the Honorable William Aukam, Minister for Forestry and Fisheries and Environment of the Republic of South Africa. We have in our midst the Honorable William Lukuvi, Minister of State in the Prime Minister's Office from the United Republic of Tanzania. We have in our midst the Honorable Dr. Benedict Arakwiye, Minister of Environment of the Republic of Rwanda. Honorable Amna Damak Ashmamsi, Minister for Climate Change and Environment of the United Arab Emirates. The Honorable Vania Gava, Deputy Minister for the Environment from Italy. And Mr. President, as you are aware, Nairobi City in Kenya is hosting the United Nations Environmental Ministers representing their countries. So we have UNEA, which is the forum, the highest decision-making forum on matters environment, representing ministers of environment from all over the world who are meeting here in Gigiri, in Nairobi City. 87 ministers are present also because of the ongoing UNEA meeting in Nairobi. Mr. President, on behalf of all the visiting dignitaries, I want to give 1 minute to the Vice President of Burundi to say hi before I invite the Prime Minister of Uganda to say hi, and finally I invite President William Ruto to address the nation. Mr. Vice President.
His Excellency Dr. William Samuel Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, and Rashid Ruto, First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Kithure Kindiki, Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of His Excellency, the General Major Evariste Ndayishimiye, President of the Republic of Burundi, that I have the honor to present today, to other commitments, and on behalf of the people of the Republic of Burundi, allow me express excellencies, extend my great congratulations to the government and the people of the Republic of Kenya on this remarkable occasion. This event is very important as it represents values that a nation together freedom, dignity, and the right to shape one's own destiny. On this special day, it is my great pleasure to wish you peace, prosperity, and friendship continue to grow stronger. Once again, congratulations on Independence Day. May the spirit freedom keep us united and strong always. Happy Jamhuri Day. Thank you. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Vice President of Burundi. Your Excellency, sir, it is now my pleasure to invite for a minute the Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, Her Excellency Robina Nabanja, to say jambo and hand over to you, sir, a special message from your brother and counterpart, President Yoweri Museveni of Uganda.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you warm greetings from your brother, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda. He was unable to come because Uganda is undergoing an electoral process. He, however, sent me to represent him. I am the Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda. I've been given 1 minute. Let me hand over the message to you, Your Excellency, on behalf of the President and the people of Uganda. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Makofi tafadhali, makofi. Thank you very much. Fellow Kenyans, brothers and sisters, I think we have come to the apex of today's celebrations. I now request that we be upstanding as I welcome His Excellency, President William Samoei Ruto, to come and address the nation. Ni fire, si fire.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais. Tafadhali nawaomba tunaweza kuketi chini. Wananchi wa Nairobi hoye! Kanairo hoye! Wakenya hoye! Jamhuri hoye! Basi, kabla sijatoa taarifa yangu kwa taifa letu la Kenya, nyinyi mnajua kati yetu tuko na marafiki wengi ambao wametutembelea. Na leo tuko na mgeni, and I want in a very special way on behalf of the government and people of Kenya to thank our brother and friend, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Mahama Dramani, for finding time to come and be with us to celebrate this 62nd Jamhuri Day in Kenya. Your Excellency, we don't take for granted that you have been a close friend of Kenya. And our two nations, Ghana and Kenya, have a long, proud history of friendship, starting with the founding father of your country and the founding father of our country. Allow me now to ask His Excellency President John Mahama Dramani kutusalimia. Your Excellency, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, my brother, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto. Let me acknowledge your beautiful wife, the First Lady of Kenya. I bring you greetings from the people of Ghana, and to say that on this day, your 62nd Jamhuri Day, the people of Ghana are in solidarity with their brothers and sisters in Kenya. On this day, we pay respect to the memory of our forebears who fought for our freedom, and we do not take their sacrifice for granted. The friendship between our independence leaders, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta and Kwame Nkrumah, has become an enduring flame that has continued to bind our two countries together. Our forebears won us political independence. It is the responsibility of our current generation of African leadership to win economic independence and prosperity for our people. Africa faces many challenges, including a global order that is rigged against it. We face systems that make us suppliers of unprocessed raw materials and importers of finished products. The time has come for us to add value to Africa's exports. The time has come for us to claim a fairer share of our natural resource endowment. The time has come for us to provide transparent and accountable leadership. The time has come for us to unleash the creativity and energies of our young people. We must increase trade amongst ourselves, and so we commend the protocol on the African Continental Free Trade Area. We must show Pan-African solidarity with all members of the African diaspora, and that's why I wish to express the sincerest appreciation of the people of Ghana to the people of Kenya for your timely intervention in Haiti to bring relief to the long-suffering people of Haiti. Ghana also, in the spirit of Pan-African solidarity, is sending troops from our 48th Engineers Regiment to help Jamaica in its rebuilding efforts after the devastating Hurricane Melissa. Kenya continues to be a respected member of the African Union and other international bodies. And so Ghana wishes Kenya well on this very auspicious occasion. And finally, before I resume my seat, accept my personal condolence and the sympathy of all Ghanaians on the passing of a great statesman, Mzee Raila Odinga. May God grant him peaceful rest. Long live Kenya, long live Africa, long live Kenya-Ghana relations. Asante sana.
Your Excellencies, distinguished friends, fellow citizens, I have always observed this day with two emotions held in tension: deep gratitude to our forefathers and a restless question for ourselves. Have we been faithful stewards of the freedom they won, and have we truly advanced the nation they left in our hands? I shall return to these questions later. But first, today we gather not just to mark a date on the calendar, but to honor a legacy written in sacrifice, courage, and unbreakable resolve. A legacy forged by men and women who stared imperial power in the face and declared with unshakable conviction that Kenya would be free. Their struggle planted our republic on the firm foundation of liberty, unity, and democracy. They gave us more than a flag. They gave us a future. 62 years ago, the brave architects of our nation placed in our hands the priceless gift of political independence. On this very day, 62 years ago, our forefathers lowered the Union Jack and raised the flag of our nation. But that victory was not given easily. It was bought at an immense cost. The road to our nationhood was carved by the unbreakable spirit of our freedom fighters, men and women who refused to bow to the humiliation of colonial rule. From villages to towns, from farms to factories, to classrooms and marketplaces, Kenyans from all walks of life rose as one, declaring that our humanity would not be diminished, delayed, or denied. And when brute force was unleashed against them, their determination outlasted it. Thousands paid the ultimate price. Many more were detained. Whole communities were uprooted. Punishment, pain, exile, and prison became the tools of repression. But what no empire could crush was their determination, resolve, and the unity of purpose. Across ethnicities, across regions, across class and creed, they became a force history itself could neither silence nor stop. Their sacrifice opened the path to self-rule. Their courage delivered the independence we celebrate today. And it is upon their shoulders that our republic stands strong. The architects of our nation overcame the trials of their time. While our challenges are different, their lesson is eternal. They rose to the dictates of their moment. It was not easy, but it was necessary. And because they did it, we are here today. So, today, fellow citizens, history turns its gaze upon us and asks, faced with the challenges of our time, have we stepped up as they did? When he took the oath of office, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta warned us that independence would mean nothing if it did not improve the daily lives of ordinary citizens. Tom Mboya reminded the nation that the greatest struggle, and indeed the hardest struggle, was not political independence alone, but development itself, the economic empowerment of our people, and the unlocking of their full potential. They stood and they understood that freedom was only the beginning, that the deeper battle would be against poverty that chains potential, against disease that steals opportunity, and against ignorance that dims human possibility. And so today, we are gathered to mark Jamhuri Day. We do more than remember history. We honor the architects of our nation for giving us the first great watershed period in our nation building, political independence. Just as the first generation rejected colonial domination and set out to confront the new enemies of poverty, disease, and ignorance in all their forms, they discovered that independence did not amount to freedom in its full and fullest sense. Along independent Kenya's history, power became centralized. Dissent was silenced. Competition was crushed. Fear replaced hope. Once again, however, Kenyans rose, and from their struggle emerged the agitation for democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. In the darkest days when it was dangerous to speak, brave Kenyans spoke. When it was illegal to organize, courageous Kenyans organized. Students, clergy, lawyers, journalists, workers, and politicians stood firm against detention, against torture, against exile, and even death, so that Kenya could break and breathe again. This generation of courage produced towering figures whose sacrifice expanded the democratic space we enjoy today. Foremost among them was the late Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, a stalwart of our country's democratic journey, who left us just under 2 months ago. Raila devoted his life to the pursuit of freedom, justice, and peaceful coexistence. His courage, resilience, and unwavering belief in the power of the people shaped defining chapters of our national story and inspired generations to believe that change is possible. I now respectfully urge all of us to join me in observing a 1 minute of silence in honor and remembrance of the Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga and honor his sacrifice, service, and enduring legacy. Tafadhali nawaomba tusimame kwa dakika moja kwa heshima ya kiongozi wetu Raila Amolo Odinga. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. May his spirit continue to guide our nation forward. His resolve, as well as the resolve of our forefathers, gave us the 2010 Constitution, a charter that restored the sovereignty of the people, restrained imperial power, entrenched rights, and devolved government and authority to the grassroots. But it promised something even greater. It guaranteed economic and social justice. It declared that health, housing, food, water, education, and social security were not favors. They were fundamental rights. It was a bold promise. It was a moral imperative. It was the unfinished dream of both the independence and subsequent generations. Yet today, with honesty and humility, we must admit that this promise remains incomplete. Yes, progress has been made, but the deeper promise, a Kenya where every citizen lives with dignity and shared prosperity, remains unfulfilled. For too long, stagnation has returned in cycles. Negativity has been normalized. and too many have been asked to make peace with mediocrity. That is why, before the last election, we had already realized that although we had achieved political independence and our constitution expanded our democratic human rights and the rule of law, we still had not fully consolidated our nation. These two milestones, great as they were, had over time been undermined by the paradox of the marginalization of the majority. We saw clearly a system in which a few rose to the top of the pyramid, while millions at the base struggled to survive, with education outcomes compromised, healthcare beyond reach, access to affordable credit denied, housing unattainable, and farmers abandoned, while our youth were locked out. That is the reason we introduced the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, to bring the marginalized majority back into the heart of our nation, to ensure that no one is left behind, and to begin the work of social engineering necessary to pursue the broader dream of economic freedom. We had to begin where marginalization and exclusion had been greatest, that is at the bottom. And so, over the last 3 years, we have made bold choices. They have delivered results that are unprecedented, unmistakable, and consequential. For years, we spoke of agriculture as the bedrock of our economy and farmers as our pillars. But the truth is, we did not truly know them, and neither did we truly prioritize them. Today we do. For the first time in our history, over 7.2 million farmers have been brought into the single national digital database. We now know who they are, where they are, what they grow, and what they need. And with that knowledge came the power, not for brokers, not for cartels, but for the farmer. This digital platform became and is the backbone of targeted support, including subsidized inputs, affordable credit, and modern extension services reaching real farmers directly. We lowered the cost of production. We brought the price of fertilizer down. And in so doing, we restored profitability to the smallholder farmer who produces over 70% of our food. Fellow citizens, the results are undeniable. Maize production is up. Prices of flour is down. The tea sector is rising. Coffee is rebounding. Dairy is expanding. And the sugar industry has been reformed. By strengthening value chains, cooperatives, irrigation, and processing, we have built systems that work for our agricultural sector. And now, with millions of farmers no longer forgotten, we are ready to walk with them to the next chapter of economic freedom. 3 years ago, education was in distress. Classrooms were overcrowded. Many universities were technically insolvent, and teachers were overwhelmed. Today, we have hired 76,000 teachers, and by next month, a total of 100,000 teachers. the largest recruitment of teachers in Kenya's history. We have built 23,000 new classrooms, and 1,600 laboratories are under construction across the nation. Importantly, through the student-centered funding model, we placed the learner at the heart of our reforms. For the first time in our history, scholarships and loans now follow need and merit, ensuring that every deserving student has a chance and a just and equal opportunity to pursue their dreams. Nearly 500,000 students have already benefited from this funding model. Students who, under previous systems, would have been excluded by policies that failed to recognize them. This reform has lifted the financial burden from families and enabled students to choose courses that align with their talents, with their aspirations, and with the needs of our nation. Our healthcare, we have another irrevocable decision that no Kenyan should be too poor to live. For decades, universal healthcare was spoken of, but in our time, it is being actualized. We engaged 110,000 community health promoters who are now reaching millions who were once excluded, forgotten, and without access to healthcare. CHPs have already visited over 9 million households, screening millions of Kenyans for various ailments, including diabetes and hypertension. At the same time, we built a unified health information system that now gives us full visibility of our health facilities, patients, their progress, enabling us to track healthcare delivery in real time. Today, over 28 million Kenyans are registered under the Social Health Authority, up from 8 million under the old system. That means 19 million Kenyans who were once forgotten are now in the healthcare equation. Among them are 2.3 million vulnerable Kenyans, orphans, widows, and the elderly, whose healthcare is now fully paid by the government of Kenya. Healthcare was never meant to be a privilege. It is a constitutional right. And with the realization of this right, we are ready to work with all Kenyans into the next chapter of economic freedom. For the millions of Kenyans without employment, we moved beyond diagnosing the job crisis to deliberately creating opportunities through the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. For decades, housing, while being a constitutional right, was promised but never delivered. Housing is not just about shelter. It is collateral. It is graded worthiness. It is stability. And it is the first step out of poverty. In just 3 years, through our housing program, over 240,000 affordable homes, hostels for 180,000 students, 30,000 institutional housing for our military, police, and prison officers, and over 400 new markets for our traders are under construction across all our 47 counties. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the largest public infrastructure transformation ever undertaken, not just in Kenya, but also in our region. So far, standing at an investment of 650 billion. Through this program, more than 480,000 Kenyans have secured jobs and enterprise opportunities across 300 active sites, from artisans to technicians to engineers and architects, shaping a new skyline in Kenya. We have ring-fenced billions of shillings for the Jua Kali sector, fully integrating their long-neglected engine of craftsmanship into the national construction value chain. Today, Jua Kali artisans supply doors, windows, fittings, furniture, and fabricated material to projects in our affordable housing program across Kenya. In the digital and creative economy, we have trained 2 million Kenyans in digital skills, and nearly 300,000 are already earning income. Through the Kazi Maju program, nearly 500,000 Kenyans have secured well-paying job opportunities abroad in the last 3 years. We have also launched the Kenya shillings 20 billion Nyota program to support 820,000 young people with training, with mentorship, certification, and business capital. The first phase is complete, with 12,500 beneficiaries already receiving their first business support, and the national program is now being rolled out across the country. Together, these actions reflect one clear national purpose: to open doors of opportunity for our youth, equip them to succeed, and empower Kenya's greatest strength, our young people, to lead us towards prosperity and economic sovereignty. As more students live in decent accommodation, as more traders conduct their business in dignified settings, and as more public servants get access to housing, we are fulfilling our constitutional mandate. And with that foundation secured, we are ready to work with all